welcome back to Making Mindfulness Fun. So in this series, we are going to talk about what your Myers-Briggs type needs to practice mindfulness and self-care. In our last video, we talked about what NI dominant types need and how they needed more SE in their life. So today we're going to cover what the NE types need. So if you are an ENTP or an ENFP, we're going to cover because your dominant function is NE, and so we're going to cover how you can add more SI into your life and bring in that weaker function that sometimes we tend to not use as much.
So we know a lot of people who have the NE function who are campaigners or debater types. One of them, which is my brother. And we always joke that it's amazing how much NE types, you are so ridiculously creative. Congratulations on that. You win the prize on that. That is awesome. But you're a little too much in your head. You got a little bit too many crazy ideas of what if I took a golden retriever with an elephant and flew to Spain and then got a buffalo and then flew over here and then flew to Mars. So you gotta, for your self-care, you have to learn to embrace your opposite function, which is very uncomfortable for you, which is your SI. The SI function is the past-oriented function. The people with this dominant function often love photo albums and rewatching old videos, and they are always in the back of their head thinking about the past. They're past-oriented.
Yeah, so the way for the NE type to practice mindfulness is really to kind of embrace the mundane and nostalgic things about life. NE types tend to think about the imaginative and the best and most amazing thing possible, and that's great, but integrating into mindfulness and balance is about swinging the pendulum on your mind and embracing the things that are from our past, nostalgic things like she said, and also a little bit more of the mundane things, the things that seem basic to you, but you can actually get a lot of joy out of those things too.
And another way you can practice more mindfulness too is just spending a little bit more time in quiet reflection. So while doing tasks are great, sometimes just sitting, meditating, or
might be scary for you guys.
Sitting and just thinking about, maybe journaling, like the things in the past that have brought you a lot of joy, what you maybe could do more of that you're not always necessarily drawn to. They might be some of those more responsible type activities, and we don't want you to be totally responsible in that aspect. We want you to have fun, but knowing a little bit of balance is always great.
Yeah, and I think we forgot to mention this in the last video, though we did give a lot of tips in that one, but I'd also recommend for the more extroverted types, this might help, is having a friend who has the dominant function of the one you need to work on. And I think this is huge because my dad is an SI dominant type, and my brother is an NE dominant. So they're each other's opposites, and they can get along so well that they help each other balance out that energy while also having in the back of their mind an understanding of that energy. And same goes for me and Gabby here, is that we have each other's auxiliary function. Yeah, so we can balance each other's energy well. So for the more extroverted types, maybe, I don't know how you find them, but seeing if you have a friend in your life but that is an SI dominant will help you a lot.
Perfect. We hope that this helped you. Please let us know in the comments what you do, you NE types. What do you do to help practice more mindfulness and practice more SI type activities?